What's up guys, my name is Sean Hussain. I'm an Immersion Technology Specialist here at Dell EMC, and today I would like to go over the mid-range storage portfolio just to outline some of the challenges that small and medium companies are facing on a day-to-day basis. I want to start with the visual, basically outlining the exponential increase of data. Did you know that 90% of the data created was created in the last 2 years? And this shot up the rise of SLA agreements. These are service level agreements, which are basically the demands on the application that they're facing. From that, we were able to determine that there was a flat line and decrease of the budgets and resources of these IT departments. Now from this graph, we can basically infer that there's a 70-30 split. 70% of the time of the IT department is really spent on keeping the lights on, such as maintaining the infrastructure or doing busy work around the department. 30% of the time, on the other hand, is really spent on innovation and really trying to get that competitive advantage against other businesses. So what here at Dell EMC, we are able to identify 4 buckets that really outline how these companies can face these challenges and what they can do to kind of remedy these. So we can start by dynamic. Dell EMC knows that not one company's problem is the same as another one's. So we offer a dynamic solution that's really tailored to their needs. With that being said, since our product is the array, we will go ahead and start off by saying that we do serve up flash. We're the first company to innovate from the flash from the ground up, which starts at the form factor of 2U. We also give hybrid arrays with HDD through SAS and NLSAS. Now these two types of infrastructure is really fit to the company's needs. You're able to determine how much flash you want and how much HDD you want, if not 100% flash. Some other way that we're dynamic is through our dual active controllers. Dual active controllers really allows us to really split that lane in the highway and kind of get the IOPS flowing more efficiently and get the infrastructure as a whole flowing more effectively. We're able to support many protocols as well, such as your virtual machine, your database, as well as your file share. And this all ties in through our deployment. Another way that we are dynamic is through our cloud. The cloud allows you to store that warm and cold data into the cloud so that you can free up space within your infrastructure for more data storage. We allow you to partner up with over 200 of our cloud vendors to really find a solution that best fits your needs. Another way that Dell EMC is dynamic is through our federation. Now more than ever, you're able to manage up to 10 arrays through the interface of one GUI. Really tracking up, keeping up with performance, and having that the data by your side is really efficient for the end user. The last way we are dynamic is through our dynamic pooling. Our dynamic pool allows you to scale granularly with your business, lowering your capital expenditures, but also, if needed, to add drives of flash or HDD into your infrastructure to really scale with your business. The next bucket we've identified is efficiency. We know that a lot of other companies, it's really hard on the customer to really utilize their infrastructure, but really what we're trying to do is flip this switch. So again, 70% of the time is really spent on maintaining infrastructure or maintaining the department. So having efficiency on their side will allow them to allocate this effort into other places. Starting with efficiency, the first way we're efficient is through our tiering. Now this can happen through either drive or RAID. Tiering through drive allows you to categorize the information or storage within your infrastructure as hot for your more mission critical applications, warm, and cold. Tiering through RAID, however, allows you to write with the maximum performance of RAID 10 and then more efficiently stored that storage within your infrastructure with RAID 5 or 6. The second way we are efficient is through our TLC drives. Our TLC drives are very new. They are able to hold a maximum of 15 terabytes per drive. They also come with the data service, which is really the features of having deduplication and compression. Deduplication allows you to really eliminate that redundant data within your data set, and compression is really taking out that space that's unneeded within the data set. Third way we are efficient is through our future loyalty program. We know that customers want an infrastructure that's very efficient. So not only that, we also provide them the program that outlines 3 rewards. Basically having a 3-year money-back guarantee through restrictions. We also provide them with replacing their infrastructure. If new technology comes out, we're able to accommodate that for them, as well as a clear pricing program. We're able to give them a fixed cost and with no hidden fees or hidden costs. The third bucket that we've identified is simple. We understand that a lot of infrastructures nowadays, as many of our competitors do have, is very complex. Infrastructure is very complex, and us seeing an opportunity to make it more simple is something that we definitely took advantage of. One way we are simple is through HTML5. HTML5 is a very sleek and sexy interface which allows the user to really update himself with the performance of the infrastructure. It's very visual appealing, and what we used to have was Java. A lot of other competitors nowadays have Java, but really it was very complex on the end user. The customer really wanted something that's more simple to use, and that's when we provided HTML5. The second way we are simple is through Cloud IQ. Cloud IQ basically serves as a fitness app for your infrastructure, really kind of diagnosing it and notifying you whenever you need repairs or something is just not working correctly. And the last way we are simple is through our deployment. Our deployment is very unique. We're able to allow you to rack, stack, and configure in under 1 hour. Really, this is great for people who do want to minimize that downtime and really get their infrastructure installed and get it ready, get it running in performance immediately. The last bucket that we have identified is trusted. I want to start by saying we are trusted by beginning with we are number 1 in the industry with data and storage protection. We understand that your data is your number 1 priority. Your customers, they want that data protection, and we're able to provide you with that. So why not partner with someone who's number 1 in the industry? The second way we are trusted is through proactive assist. Proactive assist allows you to really take your diagnosis to the next level. If you receive a notification that that your infrastructure is is not working properly, Proactive Assist will take that one step further, contact Dell, and really we'll send you a new drive if that's what's corrupt. We'll send you a new drive, it'll arrive at your doorstep, and it's basically you just picking it up and installing it in your infrastructure. It's that simple. The last way we're trusted is through local and remote replication. Local and remote replication. Here, you're able to duplicate your data storage into a remote location. So for instance, if something were to happen at a remote location, a disaster occurred, you're able to back up your data from your remote location. Now really here at Dell EMC, I threw a lot at you just now. Really what we're trying to do is make customers' infrastructure more dynamic, more efficient, more simple, and overall more trusted. What we're trying to do is really basically fill this gap up between the data and the resources and budgets of the IT infrastructure or the IT department. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to set up another appointment, and determining how that goes, it'll serve as a benchmark for future business. How does Monday at 10 a.m. sound? Thank you.